What we've done as Americans, we spent a lot of money we didn't have to buy foreign products that we can't afford. We've run up an enormous debt to the rest of the world. We've got nothing to show for it. You know, it's analogous to an individual. He loses his job, and instead of getting another job, he simply buys everything on a credit card, and then he shows his wife his credit card bills and says, you know, look, honey, look how great we're doing.
It's not that economics failed. These guys don't know economics. It's like, you know, you get a bunch of witch doctors and you put them in a room and they fail to diagnose a disease, and you say, well, medicine doesn't work. Well, sure it does if you go to a real doctor, but if you go to a witch doctor who's just got, you know, some potions and some juju beads, and he bangs a stick in the air and he does a little dance, and you expect him to, you know, diagnose the proper, cure or whatever, you know, that's the problem. The problem is these guys, these economists, don't know anything about economics because they're phony.
Let's not talk about America being a burden on the world. America is the shining beacon of the world.
No, we're not. Right. Production is in many cases the low end of the totem pole. The high intellectual content is created here. There is only one Microsoft.
No, then why do we have a Why do we have a $60 billion a month trade deficit if we're producing so much stuff?
And that
because we're so rich we can afford it.
No, that's not.
Because our money is so valuable, because our credit is accepted worldwide, that billions of peasants worldwide are willing to work in poorly lit, poorly ventilated factories just to get our paper money, because it's that precious.
No, our paper money is precious. We print it. It costs us nothing. Look, the world is going to wake up to this con. Most people, you know, in the conventional media, when I spoke to them, they would disagree. They would laugh at me, or they would make fun of me. They would explain that this is all nonsense, that we have the greatest economy in the world, that the American consumer is the engine of the world, and that, you know, that economic growth comes from spending money, and we're going to keep spending. I got a lot of people that would call me un-American because I was, you know, saying negative things about the U.S. economy, as if, you know, patriotism is defined by, you know, just being a cheerleader for the economy. I saw serious structural problems with our economy, and I still see them.
We are actually living through a period of time right now where we are passing a baton, unfortunately, from American economic dominance to Asian dominance. Asia is doing everything right. We're doing everything wrong. I mean, they're doing what we used to do. They're saving their money and they're making stuff. You know? And why are they doing that? Because the government, even though they're communists, they're smart enough to leave the entrepreneurs alone. There is more freedom in China than there is in America, economically. Yeah, they can't vote. You know, big deal. We can vote. Look who we vote for.
Fannie and Freddie spread around the campaign contributions, too. Democratic Senator Christopher Dodd of Connecticut has been the biggest recipient of money from Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac for the past 20 years, more than $165,000.
Again, the points I really wanted to make to you here is in my examination, talking with people today, is that there is no reason for the kind of reaction we're getting. These fundamentals are sound. These institutions are sound. They have adequate capital. They have access to that capital. And this is a reason for people to have confidence in these GSEs, in Fannie and Freddie.
The problem is this crisis can't be managed. We need the free market. You've got these cronies in Washington. They're like little kids with a chemistry set, and they keep on throwing these chemicals together, trying one thing after another. They hope they're going to stumble on a miracle, but they're going to blow us all up.